JC, you look very happy today.
Yes, Dad. I'm going to Neela Lake for trekking. My friends are coming too.
That's very exciting.
We will walk through the forest and pitch a camp later in the evening.
Hurry up then. You don't want to keep your friends waiting, right?
Hey friends, are you all ready to have some fun?
Yes, we are. Let's get going.
What's the matter, Pawan? You look worried.
I'm not very happy that we have to walk so much.
Oh, come on. This will be fun. Where's your sense of adventure?
I think I left it at home.
Come on, guys. Let's board the bus quickly.
Wow. Look at that huge tree.
Yeah. This forest is beautiful.
Yes, I know that the forest is beautiful, but I have a very important question.
Hey, what's that?
When do we eat? I'm hungry and tired of walking.
Don't worry, Pawan. I think we can set our tents here. Then you can rest and eat. Guys, I'm going for a walk.
Okay, as you wish.
Wow, what an interesting rock. Now this looks interesting. I wonder what this old rock will tell me. Hi, I am JC.
My name is Rathor. What do you want, child?
I wanted to know about these markings on your body.
It's called an inscription.
Since when do you have these inscriptions?
Since Emperor Ashoka's reign, he used to communicate with the people through these inscriptions.
Can you tell me who Emperor Ashoka was?
He was the most famous Maurya ruler. He was said to be the best.
Why? Why was he the best?
He understood his people. Do you know he fought a battle in Kalinga?
Really? What happened after the battle?
Even though Ashoka won the battle, he gave up the conquest. He is the only king in the history of the world who did that.
But that's so dumb. Why did he give up the conquest?
He was shocked to see the violence and destruction all around. More than 1.5 lakh people were killed and captured. He decided not to fight any more battles after that.
Oh gosh!
Yes, it was then that Ashoka decided to observe Dhamma and teach it to the people as well.
What is Dhamma?
You are very inquisitive. Do you know that?
Yes, I know. But all of this is so interesting.
Dhamma is the Prakrit word for the term Dharma. Ashoka believed that winning people through Dhamma was better than conquering them with force. Now, child, let me rest. It is very hot.
Hey, JC.
Hey,
where were
JC.
you? We were
Where
looking for you so
We
long.
were looking for you so long.
I was right here, guys. Just resting under a tree.
Come on, guys. Let's stop now. We have been walking for such a long time.
You're right.
Come on, guys. This is no time to rest. We have a trek to complete.
No way, man. Let's just rest.
Fine. Let your lazy bones rest then. I'm going to the lake. Let's see if the lake can tell me about Dhamma.
Hi JC, my name is Latika.
Well, I was wondering if you knew who Emperor Ashoka was.
Yes, my son. His boat has traveled through these waters.
Can you tell me something about Dhamma?
Yes, his Dhamma did not include worship or sacrifice. He felt it was his duty to instruct his subjects in Dhamma. Only then could the problems be solved.
What sort of problems?
There were conflicts due to different religions. Animals were sacrificed. Slaves and servants were ill-treated. There were quarrels among family members.
So the next time my parents scold me, I will tell them to practice Dhamma.
You are a funny boy.
But how did Ashoka teach Dhamma?
He appointed officials called Dhamma Mahamata, who went around the country and preached Dhamma. They even went abroad.
Which countries did they visit?
They went to Syria, Greece, Sri Lanka, and Egypt.
What else did the emperor do for his subjects?
Emperor Ashoka built roads, houses, and wells, and arranged for medical treatment for both humans and animals.
Wow, he must have been a fine emperor.
Not only that, he was also a great human being.
Did Dhamma include rituals?
No, he told the people that the rituals they performed were not useful. Instead, they should observe certain practices.
What were these practices?
To be gentle with slaves and servants, to respect the elders, to treat all creatures with compassion, not to create conflicts on the basis of religion.
That was some really deep thinking by the emperor.
Yes, he did not want any more conflicts. He just wanted peace among his subjects. That should be the way of life.
That is very true.
I overheard your argument with Pavan. I think that now you must apologize to him.
You are right. I must apologize to Pavan. I have been very selfish. I should have understood that he was tired. Thank you, Latika. Pavan, I'm very sorry I called you names. I shouldn't have done that.
It's alright, dude. But after the trek, you owe me a trip to McDonald's.
Sure. After all, you have to maintain that huge tummy of yours. By the way, where's Vikram?
Well, why don't you look up?
I figured you needed something to cool yourself. After all, you are a hothead.